Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. And if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Very soon, we are going to be approaching Crypto Serpent episode 800. That's incredible. We are at 775 since March last year. 775 episodes on YouTube. We're approaching episode number 800 very, very soon. I gotta do something special with it. Give me some ideas. Give me some ideas. Episode 800, when it comes up, what should it be about? I'm curious to know what you guys are thinking. But Ripple partners with Lotus Cars to bring automotive NFTs to the XRP ledger. I've said it. It's going to be a player in the NFT space. Ripple will be a player in the NFT space. And when I say a player, I mean a serious player. Like, you look fast forward 12, 24 months from now, it will be one of the major platforms. So British automotive company Lotus Cars, which manufactures sports cars and racing cars, has announced plans to launch into the world of non-fungible token NFTs. In its press release, Lotus said that the first NFT collection it is working with, NFT Pro and Ripple, which is providing technical support on the XRP ledger. It also mentioned the partnership between Lotus and NFT Pro marks the car brand's debut in Web3 space by creating a community of exciting new opportunities for Lotus customers, NFT collectors, and crypto fans. And it went on to say that NFTs are the next innovative project from Lotus Advanced Performance, the division of business launched earlier this year. Each NFT in the collection was created in-house by Lotus Design and will pay tribute to the pioneering spirit of the iconic performance car brand. Really, really cool. And NFTs, like, for those of you that are sitting there on the sidelines thinking, look, are NFTs just going to be one of those things where it was hot and then it dies? As we know it, yes, certain aspects of the NFT world at the moment, the days of people making 10,000 randomly generated images and selling them for millions of dollars will fade. That stuff. But NFTs, non-fungible tokens, are here to stay. It will be different compared to how it is today, but they're definitely here to stay. And I want you guys to learn, research, adapt to this way of thinking because, well, A, you're going to be better prepared for the future of NFTs, and with a bit of luck, you might actually find companies, organizations, and projects which are going to be good with real utility, utilizing NFTs properly, which will allow you to have a great advantage compared to the rest, which is what serpents do, by the way. We research, we get on trends before everyone else, and we stick to the plan. Now, the SEC takes a jab after Ripple's rebuttal, while XRP price attempts a fated recovery. Of course, we're going to talk about the bounce and where we're at today and what that looks like and what can we see, in the coming 24, 48 hours and then long term. We'll talk about that, of course. Absolutely, we're going to talk about that. Now, when it comes to the media and the headlines, you got to be careful, right? Because you can see here, Ripple takes a blow from the SEC. You got to be careful because that's actually factually not correct. What that particular article is trying to talk about, it's actually not that much of a big deal. That's why it's really, really, really important to understand this stuff. Now, at the moment, there has been so much talk about where we are at the moment. Where are we going? Are we going to go down? Are we going to go up? Is the bear market going to last too much longer? Is it going to be another 4 or 5 months? Is it going to be a year? Is it going to be 2 years? Is it going to be 3 days? There's just so much talk going on at the moment. And of course, if we had a crystal ball where we knew the exact date, then we would kick off again. We would all be, tuned into this channel more often, put it that way. What I can tell you is that the utility, the technology, the software that blockchain is here to stay and is here to make the world a better place. And so the talks and the narratives of the media are about it's dead, it's broken, we're collapsing, it's crushing down, and it's going to be down for years, months, all this stuff, right? I think they're wrong. 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 And I am of the opinion, and again, it's a personal opinion, but I am of the personal opinion that this is going to recover a lot quicker than a lot of people expect. And you're going to see monster waves occurring to around November. And I mean like huge waves to the upside. Now again, that's just my interpretation and my thoughts on the market. Right or wrong, at the end of the day, they are my thoughts, and that's my perspective on where we're going. So those that are saying 2 years of bear market, this and that, like you're living in the past of 2017. It's no longer 2017. Just think about the phone you had back in 2017 and think about today. Completely different world. Now, Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson comments on XRP lawsuit, calls it regulation through enforcement. And look, I have to agree. Like, I think that whatever happens with this case, regulations are coming to crypto. More regulations are coming. And so we have to accept that this is coming. It is going to arrive. But ultimately, it will be a good thing for the entire industry. We do need more regulations. It's too much cowboy city at the moment. And mainly because there is a lack of regulations. A lack of punishment. So, 31 cents. Will we climb to the upside? Well, first of all, let's jump into Otani. Let's have a look at some of the indicators. Alright, so as we begin to look at the indicators, you can see a couple of things here, right? From a MACD perspective, we can see that the blue line has crossed over into like a bullish pattern, which would signal that we're going up. RSI is at the bottom. Now, we touched the bottom of the RSI 1, 2, 3. So it was 3 times, right? That it went above, came to the bottom, and then took off. And so that in itself is also bullish. However, at the moment, with the way that the market is, the sentiment of the market at the moment, and just in general, looking at what is going on at the moment out there, even with an RSI and a MACD signaling bullish and a Bollinger Band that is sort of sitting almost towards the middle, I still believe that we're going to go down before we go up, which would contradict signals. The signals themselves are saying it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good to go up. Now, I'm telling you, again, it's my perspective on it. It's not financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. My 2 cents, we're going to go down before we go up. And what we saw, that spike that we saw, like that push that we had to 21.4, that's all it was. It was just a tiny push. Now, again, could be just my perspective. There are talks about Bitcoin potentially going into a pattern where we're going to be going from, say, 31,000 down to 20,000 and be in this window, in this range for quite some time and accumulate. That 20,000 is the bottom. Well, sorry, 18 that we had was the bottom, 17.7. And that now we're going to be in this range between 20,000 and 30,000 for some time and accumulate over a couple of months period where we go up to 30, come back down to 20, go up to 30, come back down to 20. It's a scenario that I'm looking into. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that 17.7 was the end and was the lowest that we're going to reach. But for me, there is still every chance that there's more to come. As I've mentioned previously, 28 cents, 24 cents, still at play. For me, still at play. That's how I see it going. And if we look at this particular style of pattern, then we may, potentially, right? We may even see a spike up to say like 37 cents and then come back down all the way to 28 and maybe even touch 24 cents for a little bit. Still at play. Short-term sideways price action is also a very, very strong possibility at the moment. So I'm looking into that as well. But it's interesting times. Very interesting times. I am keeping a complete open mind and analyzing charts, data, trends, looking at sentiment. I'm keeping my eyes and ears open for every possible scenario because at the moment, we need more research. We need more research to understand properly when the next moves are going to come and which are they going to go. Are they going to go down? Are they going to go up? But if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. Look forward to see you on the next one.